guys, welcome back to Nanasnurseryreborns. I'm Raven.
And I'm Nana.
And today's theme is Thursday, and it's actually on Thursday. And the theme is lace, corduroy, and back in time. But we're mostly back in time, and some of them just happen to have lace.
And guess what?
What?
That's last week's theme. We are doing it a week late because I had the grandbabies again this past weekend.
Yes.
And you had a sleepover.
Yes.
So she had a friend here. So we are a week late and we're going to try and play catch up. But there was no way I was not missing Nana's absolute favorite theme ever.
And she really outdid herself. Like, really.
Yes. Well, I wanted to do it in our bedroom because I actually have my vintage antique little crib in there. And I started...
I have a very antique crib in my room.
No, that's not antique.
I was told.
You don't have a crib in your room anymore.
Yes.
Oh, for Bella. I'm sorry. I apologize. I was thinking baby crib. Anyway, okay. Wrapping it up. We are here looking at sweet little Miss Raven. And she is definitely back in time. And she's got lace on. So she has a little prairie dress on that is off-white and has flowers all over it, which is purple, red, and orange. And it has green vines all over it. And then she has the matching bonnet. And it's trimmed in green satin.
Lace.
No, that is ribbon.
Ribbon.
Yes, you have lace around your arms, around the sleeves, and around the neckline. And then she has a pinafore on over the dress, and it's the Bordure Anglais lace, and it's white. So that is Miss Raven. You're so silly. Okay, you want to jump up so we can get to see some cute little babies? Yes, because Nana has a bunch of stuff out. Okay, so we have all kinds of fun vintage toys. We have our vintage-inspired little Fisher-Price toys. Now, this is a telephone, and we use that often for the girls to call their cousins, Kai in Texas from Holly's Dollhouse, and Joseph, who is in the UK with Suzanne's babies. I have a radio, and it is a reissue, I guess, like a throwback. But I actually have an original one. My husband has one outside.
In his shop?
In his shop. Yes. But I just decided I had this one out already. Okay. So here's Lily Beth. She's wearing a long sleeve romper. Yes. There's a little wind up little girl on a tricycle. There's a little Fisher Price push pop toy. Where did Papa get the little girl from?
I think he got it from a toy show.
Yeah.
Her pigtails fell off. So she just...
Oh, that's funny. I guess I never really noticed that. Yep, her pigtails did fall off. Anyway, so these are the little rattle size of the Fisher Price toys. And like I was saying, here's Lily Beth. She is sitting in a vintage child's rocker chair. And it's actually an airplane.
It's so cute.
Yeah, it is super cute. And she's holding the Fisher Price rattle that has the little stackable rings, the different color stackable rings. She's got, her bottle fell. That's all right. Whatever, her bottle's down there. And she's got a little rubber binky, and she is wearing, I guess that would be like an oatmeal bubble romper, long sleeve, and it's got a big collar. It's all trimmed in blue, and then across the chest, it's got the blue, and I guess it's kind of a light brown smocking. Yeah. Anyway, and then she has the same thing on her cute little bonnet. On the sides, has the brown and blue smocking, and then she has cute little vintage style socks. And her outfit is not vintage, but it's vintage style. Okay, here are the girls. Aubrey and Maggie are Saskia twins, and they are holding truly vintage telephones. They are both holding a telephone rattle that is the old style handset of telephones. Yes, and they rattle, and it's blue, and then the handset, the earpiece, and the mouthpiece are pink. And down in front of Aubrey is a cute little duck toy. It's a pull toy. Can you pull it by the string a little bit? She ducks. She quacks. It's a mommy duck and 3 little baby ducks. They're wooden. They have their little wings spin around.
Let's start right.
They're so cute. So cute. Okay, also on the floor is my Choopy doll. I've had that ever since I was a little girl. She used to have a hat, but she don't have that anymore. And she's on a little handmade Afghan that is got the pink, blue, and white and yellow little designs. They're kind of like the shell designs in the crochet. And it's tied around her belly, and she's a little laying on her belly. Then we've got our vintage style glass bottle on the floor.
This is my favorite thing ever.
Then we have a vintage little, and I think it's actually a little stool or a step stool, and it's kind of like, I don't know what you would call that. It's like weaved, kind of like that paper style of yarn. I don't know. It's kind of weaved.
If I'd support it, I'd sit on it or anything.
Yeah, you could sit on it. But anyway, it's perfect height for them to sit at to eat. So I just sat the girls on there. Aubrey's wearing a yellow, 1 second, sweetheart. Aubrey's wearing a yellow long sleeve, long pants romper. And it's got yellow satin bows. And there's 2 big layers of white lace around the neck. And then she's got a white lacy bonnet on, and it's all embroidered. And then she's got her little lacy white socks. And then Maggie, is wearing a set that's all pink, and it has pink lace all over it, and it's got pink satin ties, and it's just a gorgeous little set. I don't even remember where Nana got that one. But Raven wants to show you this set, and I got this at an antique store.
I love it.
It's an antique feeder set, and it's
Is it for real baby dolls though?
no, it was real babies. Tommy Tippy, that's what it was. It was a feed easy hot plate. There you go.
What is this for?
I think you put hot water in it because there's a little spout here, but it's a clear top. It's divided in 2 spots, and the bottom piece is blue with little handles, and I think you put hot water in there, but you can see a pink little deer underneath it, and then it's got the curved little spoon and fork, and it's got teddy bears on the ends. Your mommy had spoon and fork like this when she was a baby too, but this is like the original. It came from like the 50s. Don't break it, sweetheart.
Oh yeah, this comes up.
Cause see,
Yeah,
I've got the
can't come out.
I've got the original packaging here. Isn't it the coolest? Anyway, so there's that. Okay, so
I'm gonna have a meal.
we gotta get to moving. Got lots of babies. Okay, so behind the twins, we've got the vintage style duck receiving blanket. It's got yellow, blue, and pink ducks. Up on the bed, we have sweet Miss Violet. She is wearing a dress that is very similar to what my youngest daughter came home from the hospital in. It's pink, and it's got, it's kind of like a tatted lace all around the edging of the bottom, and then all around the neckline. And then she's got a white lace headband with pink satin tiny bow. She's holding our sweet little Percy bear. She's sitting in the cute little oval basket. Okay, next to her, this is my porcelain doll. This is our Greta. And if you're new to our channel, my mother gifted this doll to me, not last Christmas, Christmas before?
Yeah.
So 2 years ago.
In 2019, that's what I mean.
2019? Okay. I can't remember, y'all. I think we all lost 2020. Anyway, This was my grandmother's porcelain doll, and it sat in a little buggy in my grandmother's, no, in her bedroom. And she's got sweet little lace bonnet on that has pale blue and pink lace. And then her dress, no, it's not a dress, it's a little footed. It's a little footed romper. There's a cute little foot. And then around the sleeves has lace. And this sweet little bunny rabbit that she is holding, that was my uncle's bunny rabbit. And he is, golly, I think he's 75 now, so that was his. So, next to her on the toddler bed, we have a, what's it?
Uncle Bill?
No, Uncle Ken. We have a doll, vintage little playpen, and it's wooden. 2 sides are white and 2 sides are pink, and the bottom board has designs with teddy bears and ducks, and they are all blue. And then we've got a little vintage toy doll hanging from the little playpen. In the corner, we have sweet little Miss Angelica. She is wearing a vintage, oh gosh, it's kind of a mint blue because it's not quite green. And then it's got an attached pinafore on it. It's got a blue satin bow with little pink flowers, Peter Pan collar, and the puff sleeves, and the bottom ruffle are all in the blue, and it's got pink, purple, and white little flowers. And then she's holding our cute little Percy bear, and she has a blue bow in her head. And this is Miss Raven's baby. This is Abigail. And she's wearing a vintage long gown. It's actually mint green and it buttons down. It has hand embroidered, I guess they're just little dots that come down the buttons. And she's got a crocheted off-white bonnet. She's holding one of her little vintage inspired bottles, and she's holding a little porcelain Raggedy Ann doll. So those are the girls up in the little playpen. Down here on the floor, we've got our little sleeping babies, and they are all on top of Miss Violet up on the bed, are dressed in my daughter's coming home from the hospital dresses. So Miss Priscilla on the left, she is wearing a pink gown with white, it looks like a rounded collar comes around the front, but it's actually sewn into the bodice, and it's kind of like white striped, kind of like organza fabric, and then it's surrounded with white lace. Has 3 little pink bows, and then it's got little appliques in the center that have little pink and white flowers surrounded by greenery. And then the dress itself is pink. Oh, sorry, Abby. No, not Abby. Aubrey. I knocked her phone down. The dress itself is pink, and it has white lace at the bottom, and then the bottom 2 inches have another lace ruffle. She's got the matching bonnets, pink with white lace, and it's got cute little ribbon roses on the side of the ties. She's actually even wearing her mommy's, Raven's mommy, that's my oldest, the little white shoes that she came home in the hospital. And the only thing that's not original is her socks, which are just white lacy socks. And then she's got a little vintage rattle and a little vintage bottle. So that's my oldest daughter. And then my second oldest daughter wore what Miss Victoria is wearing. And it's a pink dress. And it's got a white Peter Pan collar. And then there's a white strip that comes down where the buttons are, and then white on the sleeves. In the white, there's purple and pink and blue flowers and foliage. It has cute little puff sleeves, and there's lace that outlines the Peter Pan collar and the strip down the middle. And there's cute little white lace bows on her cute little pockets. It's got little diaper cover bloomers. And then she's got the booties. These were also my oldest daughter's, and all of my girls wore them. Just these white little puffball booties. She has a pink headband with lace and ribbon roses, and she's holding her sweet little donkey that sweet Suzanne sent her home. Okay, last of my girls' dresses. This is our sweet Miss Adelie, and she's wearing a white dress, and it's covered with white lace all over the collar. There's big lace and a white satin bow, and then like 3 inches from the bottom there's another white lace, and at the bottom there's white lace. She's just got her cute little white flowers in her cute little pigtails. She's holding a vintage rattle that's clear. In the center has 4 little yellow balls in it, and it's round. The outside is pink, and it's a teal green, mint green, teal, whatever color you think that is. And that's vintage come closer to like the 90s, and she's just got white ruffly socks on. So these 3, and then Miss Violet, those are all from Nana's girls. Okay, Miss Raven, you want to do Little Hope and Madison?
Yes, I do.
You have to get up here so they can hear you.
Okay.
What are they sitting in first?
They're sitting in an antique stroller.
It's a vintage baby doll stroller, and it's that wicker, and then it's got kind of the plastic lace, and it's got the little hood on the top.
Okay.
And what's on the inside of the...
Little rainbow bears and little rainbow balloons that are drifting up into the air.
Yeah, it's that plastic quilting, and it's got pink, blue, and yellow bears, and they have little rainbow balloons and colors. Okay, who do you want to do first?
Maddie.
You want to do Maddie first? Okay.
Maddie is, she's wearing a white gown, and it has a pretty knitted bonnet, and it's all white. And her little bonnet has some ribbon.
I think it's crocheted.
Yeah, there's ribbon for a tie, but in her little gown looks very vintage.
Yep, and she's holding a little vintage rattle. Let me see if I can sneak up in here. Oh, I should have moved it before I started. I think it's a duck, I think. Or no, it's a swan. It's a yellow rattle. It has a swan on it. Okay, what about Sweet Little Hope?
Hope is wearing her pretty, pretty white gown with her pretty,
White?
pink
Pink
bonnet.
gown. Pink gown, pink bonnet.
And her bonnet has lace on it. There's 2 layers of lace on it. And it's white Peter Pan lace. And
There's no Peter Pan color. It's just got the ruffles around the neck.
and you said the bonnet.
No, that's not Peter Pan collar.
But she has an angel collar and angel ruffles on her sleeves. And she's wearing a pretty pink gown. She has white sockies. And she has a little elephant. Right?
Yeah, she's got a vintage elephant rattle. She just has the puffy sleeves with not angel sleeves. You're such a sweetheart. You're so cute. Okay, back up. Let Nana back up in the room. Okay, so we're going to get into some more vintage toys. And let me see if I can get back up any more. We had to switch places. Okay, so here I've kind of got my Cabbage Patch doll collection a little bit. On the floor is
Kelly.
no,
JJ.
no, stop it. Now I can't remember her name. I know her name. How did I forget her name? Anyway, she's got short orangish blonde hair, and it's in loops, and she's got green eyes and green and white check original outfit. This is all that she came in. I lost her shoes and socks, but everything else is original on her. Why do I keep wanting to say her name was Greta? It's not Greta. It's something like that, though. Anyway, and then recently I found this Becky Thatcher Cabbage Patch doll, And she's got a mauve bonnet with lace. And yeah, she's got...
You've had her forever.
No, I've had her for a couple years.
That's not recent.
Well, but... Honey, I've had her for 40 years. Yeah.
2 or 8?
8 or 10, I don't remember. Yeah, something like that. I've had my Cabbage Patch doll for a long time. Anyway, I've had this Becky Thatcher doll, and she's got like an off-white muslin pinafore.
She has long hair.
She has curly hair. It's so fun, and she has blue eyes. But she has a mauve bonnet, and it's antique lace. And then her little dress has
I like her
like
dress.
sage green, mauve, and off-white flowers. And she's got fun little button boots. They're gray with brown leather and like 3 black buttons.
1986 Mark Twain edition of Cabbage Patch Kids. Becky Thatcher.
Yeah, she is Becky Thatcher. Okay, and on the floor, this is my Melinda doll. I remember her name. She is my first doll. I got her before my Cabbage Patch, and she is what we were called an adoption doll. So she's a handmade to look like a Cabbage Patch doll, and she's wearing her original 80s outfit. Okay, so on the floor we have a cute original Fisher-Price dump truck. Lift up on the white part of the roof. Yep, see it, dump trucks. Isn't that cute? And I think these might even be the original little people, you know, before they actually started making the people that came out. Aren't they cute? Anyway, it's a dump truck, and it's got big old yellow wheels. It does this cute little wobble, but it's got the little nursery rhymes in it. There's a little old woman that lives in the shoe.
Hey, diddle diddle.
And then we've got Little Boy Blue, this little pig, Ride a Cock Horse. I've never heard that one. Hey, diddle diddle, Cat in the Fiddle. There's another one on the side. Oh, it's the same. It sure is. And then on the back, there's Humpty Dumpty. Anyway, my husband likes finding these old toys.
Is this one Papa's?
Mm-hmm. It was out in his collection. Okay, now we have our sweet little Mr. Gavin. He is wearing a vintage romper, and it's an all one piece, but it looks like it's made to be kind of like overalls, but it's got light blue and dark blue.
Hello.
So it has like a medium blue in the center, and then it's got a strap that comes around the center. It looks kind of like a belt, and there's 2 buttons on the side, and the sleeves are the medium blue. The collar is just like a stretchy collar, and he's pulled off his little shoe. He's got little vintage walker shoes on with the fun little bells.
How do you attach the bells?
They slide on, and he's got the other one. He's got the cute little bell over here in his hand. And I don't have any diapers. I used to have them once upon a time, but I don't have them. So there's some fun little vintage diaper pins that I have. Okay, speaking of Humpty Dumpty, there's a cute little Humpty Dumpty cool toy held by Daniel. Daniel, he is wearing a very, I don't know, it's blue, turquoise, a very pale turquoise blue romper. And it has a tiny little rocking horse applique in the center of the little romper, and it's trimmed in white on the sleeves, and it's got a Peter Pan collar, and he's got a vintage style binky in, and just has cute little gray and white socks up above them. We have a vintage toy, and it's plastic, and it looks like it's made out of a blue and white bobber. Does it jingle? Do his little legs. No, he just clicks. Okay, don't pull him too hard. I don't want him to break. Okay, so they just click. And Raven knocked it down. Okay, last baby is our sweet little Mr. Quentin, and he's wearing a footed romper that's all white, and it's hand embroidered. It says "I love Daddy" in blue, and the collar and the sleeves and the hat are white, but it has the little holes in it, and it's trimmed with blue stitching. and all across it is red trains. And in the blue stitching, it says, I love Daddy. And then it's a heart. I love Daddy. And it's a heart. And it was so cute. And Miss Raven wants to be a doll. You're so silly. Okay, the last of the little vintage toys. This is a Fisher-Price.
I forgot this.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Hold it still. Hold it still, please. Yeah, it's supposed to have a little suction cup where it sticks to like a walker or something. But it's another of the plastic style that looks like little fishing bobbers. But this one's yellow. And has a cute little white face with blue eyes and pink cheeks. Oh, and the blue and white one is kind of cute. Can you hold the face? And it's peach and it has a sleepy face. And the mouth is painted like it's snoring or singing. One of the two. Okay, the last of the vintage toys for our back in time.
That's scary.
Is the Fisher-Price Pull-A-Tune. And instead of hitting it with the little, whatever you call it, you pull it.
You still can.
So when you pull it across the floor, isn't that cute? I think that's so cute. Anyway, so let's switch sides. Alright, please hold. Alright, guys. I've got her back rearranged over where we can see her and we can kind of see the babies. Yeah, don't turn it on. But that's it for this week's Late Theme Thursday. Maybe we can catch up and get another video done before
Thanksgiving.
No, before the end of the weekend. We're gonna have to go ahead and do that. So with that being said, thanks for coming.
Thank you.
And
like, subscribe, and comment down below if you can, or go to our Instagram.
yes,
See you guys next time. Bye.
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 Have a blessed week, guys.